as the thief just in time for them to announce Pokemon Gun version on Pokemon Day.
I know this is a meme, but Liam, you are aware that legendary Pokemon, in alternatives, exist before the first gun was invented, and later British created their own gun after inspired by China's first gun. Which, ironically, Brits is the one who invented no gun law in their own country, but I digress. But you know what weapon that exists before the first gun, and over 20,000 years ago? The Clacton Spear. So yeah, I debunked that meme since, I don't know, Ice Age movie exists and show us that humans use the spears against saber-toothed tigers who attack them.
A Growlithe jumps in and disarms the thief like an absolute boss, and in the process makes Ash's Pikachu look like an absolute melt. With the thief now disarmed, Ash commands Pikachu to jump in and Thundershock him. Bit unnecessary, really. Growlithe is clearly handling the situation. Like Ash and Pikachu are just being big old glory hogs here. Seriously, this is the Pokemon equivalent of a pro wrestler tagging himself into the match to get the pinfall after his partner just did all the work. That's not very protagonisty.
Actually, Liam, I have a great idea.
Not very protagonisty t-shirts with a simple, clean and yet bold design? Nah, nobody'd want those, would they?
First of. Second of, have you never heard of assisting someone? Because I'm pretty sure Lightbard would teach you how that works.
Lightburn? Really? You mean the same Pokemon is the reason why Assist got removed in Gen 8 in the first place?
Yes, but I want Game Freak to nerf ability or move like they did with Aegislash's ability and move, and yet they didn't.
Okay, fair point.
Officer Jenny really does my nut in during this scene. She gets all pissy at Ash & Co for attacking the thief, who's actually a police officer training the K-9 unit. But in what universe was Ash supposed to know that this was the case? Given that the only info they had to go on was a man with a large bag on his back and a gun in his other hand looking shifty, a police officer shouting "Stop, thief!" and a police Growlithe attacking the guy on command from said police officer. Any innocent bystander would have come to the conclusion that that man was a legitimate thief. My advice, Jenny, is carry out these drills in a safe, secure location. Doing training exercises like this in the middle of nowhere is bound to get someone injured or killed sooner or later.
Liam, why you pretend that anime is poke jab at the police office training ground is that, for a reason, it's in the area where hikers usually travel to?
As they discuss the danger that Ash put Pikachu in by having it attack an armed opponent, Jenny points out that having your Pokemon face an armed opponent is very, very dangerous without special training. You say that, but mate, I would love to see one guy with a gun versus a Charizard. This is a bit like the whole all non-legendary Pokemon versus a billion lion shtick, and let's not bring that up again.
Well, actually, Liam, didn't you just technically bring it up again?
Alright then. Fine, while we're here, let's rip off the band-aid and make it clear. Pokemon win.
So Liam is bringing down the reason why this meme is absolutely nonsense. And I understood that because having 1 billion normal animals against animals with natural abilities is unfair battle, like Power Scale's judgment. That, and it's ironic that the Birdmen make fun of my generation for making the dumbest memes on the internet in the Rise of Skywalker video.
Who's laughing now, Wayne?
I get that they're having a serious discussion, but why is nobody watching Togepi? With how neglectful Misty's being right now, armed assailants should be the least of their worries.
Fine, Buddha. Is this the first time Liam seeing Misty is new to be a mother of a newborn baby? Because as someone who works at the animal care center at college for the first time, it's not easy to do. Also, while I was still new to the animal care stuff, I got my shoe pooped on while holding a snake. Yeah, that was, awkward time.
As they prepare to tackle an obstacle course, Ash tells Pikachu not to let that Growlithe beat him. Yeah, that's right, Pikachu. Don't let this Growlithe, who has probably run this course multiple times before, beat you in your first attempt. After all, you wouldn't want to make Ash look like more of a bellend than he already is.
It's called encouragement, dude. It's like a coach who is trying to get his students to be the best at sport by telling them to be the other student in sports.
Jenny tells Ash he'll be running the obstacle course too, because a Pokemon Master will never be respected if he won't do something he asks his own Pokemon to do. I mean, if that's the case, good luck learning Thundershock and Flamethrower, Ash.
Hold on. Flamethrower? Freaking Flamethrower? Pikachu doesn't learn Flamethrower in his G1 moveset. Yeah, I get that everyone on YouTube make fun of Pikachu for having unexpected moves that he can learn. But Flamethrower is not one of them.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that Officer Jenny is running this race in a pencil skirt? Anyone who's ever worn a pencil skirt will know just how restrictive they are when it comes to leg movement. Don't ask me how I know. Alright, you can ask me. I know women. I've met a few women, I've known a few women for many years now, and I know it's unheard of, but you can bow down to me. I am a god, I know, guys. One day, you might meet some women too. They're so rare, aren't they? It's not like they're bloody everywhere.
That doesn't answer the reason why pencil skirt restrain running.
Ash acts all dumb as if it isn't obvious that this net needs to be crawled under, but we know your game, mate. You're just hanging back so that you can be behind Jenny as she crawls in front of you in that short skirt. Ash Ketchum is a filthy perv. Pass it on. And yes, you're right, the point I just made does justify the thumbnail. Thank you.
Well, now I've seen everything.
Okay, this makes me wonder why I still covered Liam's videos when he said that out loud. Including the fact that Common Writer covers one of his videos while having oversaturized image of Misty on the thumbnail.
Wait, what of me on video thumbnail?
Oh boy.
Gotta give her even more credit for landing on an exposed knee. That minor scrape would have had me moaning for hours after that.
Wait, hold on. If your knee got scraped, the pain would last for hours? Yeah, I thought my pain restrictors are absolutely spiked. But that is because I have autism, which has pros and cons. And one of those cons is high sensory process issues, which is the reason where my pain restrictors are so high than non-autism people have. Those lucky ducks. So I may ask, why are your pain restrictor so high like that?
Brock asks Ash if he thinks that Pikachu is fine just the way it is, and Ash says yeah, but he'd like Pikachu to be as tough as that Growlithe, and Pikachu gives him a look as if to say,
mate, that Growlithe took out like one dude. I've taken down 30 Spearow at once before, mate. Do you remember that, dickhead? I'll bloody Sky Plus you.
Yeah, maybe you should use an image that doesn't scream, I'm a lazy baka.
Mate, I am getting proper Dumb and Dumber vibes from this. Oh my god, I just realized there are people watching this that are younger than that movie, but still old enough to drink. Kill me!
No, you are not the one who should revolt against something jarring, because you just said that Ash is a perv for looking under Office Jenny's skirt is justifiable for the thumbnail, which is hypocritical of you.
Team Rocket turn up and we get this direct quote from Misty.
They wouldn't try to steal these Pokemon.
Yes. Yes, they would. They're Pokemon thieves. Misty love, use your noodle.
When I said that, I mean the anime me said that is because these Growlithe are well-trained police dogs, which makes no sense to why Team Rocket wants to steal police dogs, which by the way you just said.
Jesse from Team Rocket says that their boss would love a whole pack of police-trained Pokemon. Not being funny, but if I was Giovanni, I wouldn't trust those Growlithe. Imagine if Jesse and James brought them to Giovanni and they all ended up just running away, but revealing to the police Giovanni's hideout's location. I mean, I know we all know now that it's Viridian City Gym, but let's not dwell on that right now.
So did you use your noodle, Liam?
Also, for some reason, there's no background music in this scene. Like, there's background sound effects and there's the voices, but there's just no background music, and it really feels like there should have been. It just feels really awkward.
These police Pokemon really give me the creeps. Can't we steal some Pokemon that are more cat-friendly?
You coward! We can do anything once we get that pack of obedient Growlithe. They'll do whatever we command.
They'll rob banks whenever we see them.
They'll steal artworks from every museum.
We'll be the richest criminals of all time.
The queen, the king, the cat of crime!
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Like, really? No music in the background of this scene for kids? Really?
After Jenny says the Growlithe would never break the law, Team Rocket put on gas masks and reveal their esophagus, which they're going to use to block the Growlithe's sense of smell, which makes me wonder why it's called esophagus. Because the esophagus is the tube that connects the back of your throat to your stomach, and I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with your sense of smell. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but if there are any doctors or any scientists in the house, you know, pop a comment down below telling me why this gas that blocks sense of smell would be called esophagus.
Well, it's true that esophagus doesn't block sense of smell, but I feel like it's more likely they are using esophagus to breach gastrointestines, since esophagus is a bridge between the mouth and the stomach, which has no defense against gas-based bacteria. I mean, why do you think that C-19 can infect people easily?
Also, why does this gun look like Frieza? I know nothing about Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or whatever, but I know that's Frieza, and I know that gun looks like him. Or her, or them, I have no idea.
First, Frieza's canonical gender is male, despite the fact his body looks feminine. Second, Liam make a pop culture reference.
Okay, so take note, esophagus is this golden orangey colour when it comes out of the nozzle. Here it is affecting Jenny and the Growlithe. But then what the hell's affecting Ash, Brock and Misty? Where did this purple gas come from? Then after Team Rocket changed the gas canister to a different type of gas, the gas comes out purple. So that's what was bothering Ash and co. Anyway, James, mate, I would check that canister seal, because it seems like it's leaking, because that was affecting Ash and co before you'd even started using it.
Yup.
Meowth asks what kind of gas this is. Wait, Meowth wasn't in on the plan? That's not very good teamwork by a group called Team Rocket.
Might be because they want to get even at Meow for trying to pretend to be a superhero in the last episode. I don't know, just a hunch.
Direct quote from Meowth.
What happened to my voice? I sound like one of the chipmunks.
Now yes, I get that this is a reference to Alvin and the Chipmunks, but say it with me. Meowth, mate, this is the Pokemon world. What the hell's a chipmunk?
You know, this is the part where I go,
Yup.
but then I go check if there is a Pokemon that's based on a chipmunk, and discover that Patrat is based on a chipmunk. So yeah, there is a chipmunk Pokemon. Not in G1, but still.
Direct quote from Brock.
If these Growlithe can't use their sense of smell and can't understand Jenny's orders, they're useless as police Pokemon.
That's a fair observation, although here's an idea. Why don't they use their fucking eyes? I'm pretty sure if they can see the person who's wearing the police uniform and it's the person that they see every single day of their lives, they're gonna recognize them and they're gonna know who to turn to for direction.
He says, while we can see that Growlithe eyes are nearly closed, meaning Growlithe are temporarily blind. I know this because Fritz had a gunk in his eye, which would make him half blind.
Team Rocket changing to matching Officer Jenny uniforms, and James, that's quite a short skirt, mate. So either you're lacking or you're tucking. Which is it?
That's transphobic.
Jessie has a megaphone that makes her sound exactly like Officer Jenny. First of all, that is pretty impressive tech, especially for it to be programmed without Jenny even needing to be involved to provide her voice. Unless, of course, there's a rogue Officer Jenny that works for Team Rocket.
Impressed by Team Rocket for doing AI con crime. That was these many sins. And before you guys say anything, guess what this guy is famous for?
Team Rocket command the Growlithe to place Jenny under house arrest, and suddenly all of the Growlithe have rope? Growlithe that no bind? Jenny must be a hacker.
Why Liam is ignoring the fact that Growlithe can learn Mimic.
I have a question. Why during all of this have Ash and friends just stood there and done nothing? Since using the second gas, Team Rocket have had time to change clothes, set up their voice changers.
Wait, what did you say?
Set up their voice changers.
Sell their voice changer?
Set up their voice changers. Set up their voice changers.
Set up their voice changers.
Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. Looks like I have to educate you.
Hey! Little Mermaid is my shtick. But as long as I get to be the Ariel to your Ursula, I'm okay with it.
Of course I'm gonna be Ursula. Who the do you think I'm gonna be?
Oh, that explains it. Ash left all his Pokeballs back on the bed. Wait, 6 Pokeballs? I thought he only had 5 Pokemon, including Pikachu. Wait, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pidgeotto, and Charizard. Yeah, 5. So what's in the 6th ball? Jessie switches her disguise to an Ash Ketchum outfit and changes the Megaphone's voice changer to Ash Ketchum mode. It literally has an Ash Ketchum mode? What the hell is this elven technology? How does Jessie even have access to this? Do these Megaphones just have every single existing human's voice, or is it just a small selection? Like if we flick through the settings enough, will my voice be in there? I need more information about the lore behind this seemingly magic Megaphone.
Liam is still impressed by that Megaphone Team Rocket has. Like, seriously?
Oh look, Jigglypuff's here. I bet you didn't think it was going to make an appearance in this episode, did you? What's that? It appearing at the start of the episode gave the surprise away? Oh no. Don't you hate it when the writers blow their load too early? Jigglypuff doesn't even sing a full song or even a full line of the song and then just walks off so nobody falls asleep. This completely goes against Jigglypuff's entire character since all it's ever wanted is someone to listen to its song in full. I guess this time it just wanted a quickie?
Same. Like, why the heck Jigglypuff is in the episode trying to help and then do nothing after the ringing of the bell for exactly? Like, what's the point of Jigglypuff if it doesn't do anything to help?
Alright, stop this. You can't just play Tears After Cloudy Weather and expect me not to cry. Even with this rushed-ass backstory you've thrown together with Officer Jenny raising Growlithe from a pup, even the initial piano do-do-do-do-do-do gets me to well up, and I'm not happy that you just throw it out willy-nilly. It should be for special things, not this crap.
That was one of the most wholesome scenes of all time, and you call it crap? Really?
Oh god, go back and watch this scene. The licking sound they use for Growlithe's tongue here is just... It's like the worst kind of ASMR, and it's just so much louder than every other sound in the episode. It's just...
I would agree if you had to make that oog noise repeatedly.
Team Rocket's Megaphones even have Meowth's voice in there. Mate, if you want to be rich, just sell this tech. It's game-changing.
Advising Team Rocket to sell that Megaphone to get rich. That worth these many cents.
Meowth says he knew this wouldn't work and drives off without Jessie and James. How did you know this wouldn't work? Jessie and James didn't even tell you the plan.
Just because Meowth doesn't know the plan doesn't mean he doesn't analyze the plan to know if it's bad or not.
This Growlithe right here is called Ralph. It's not canon or anything, but his bark literally sounds like Ralph, 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 Ralph.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
Brock uses the Officer Jenny setting on the Megaphone to make Officer Jenny's voice say a bunch of compliments about himself. Jesus, how lonely can one guy be? Like even some of you guys wouldn't go that far, would you? Okay, I said some of you. Calm down.
Yeah, so does the episode itself, AI concept princess.
Oh god, and he took it with him, the dirty bastard. That thing's gonna get sticky by the end of the night, innit? Brock's an even bigger creep than we thought. Pass it on.
Wow, customer 12's really bringing sexy back.
thank God he dropped it. Although hang on mate, that's littering. At least find a bin for it. Wait, no, don't bin it, sell the thing. You'll make a fortune with it. Think of all the Ultra Balls you could buy. Then again, knowing Brock, he'd spend the money on a hooker, wouldn't he? Do they have hookers in the Pokemon world? They have a criminal underworld, so surely they must have a red light district. What do you think? Answers on a postcard.
Oh my god!
It's all dumb as if it isn't obvious that this net needs to be crawled under, but we know your game, mate. You're just hanging back so that you can be behind Jenny as she crawls in front of you in that short skirt. Ash Ketchum is a filthy perv. Pass it on.
Swindle, never say that again. That was really creepy.